another episode of A Story to Reflect. This is the story of a multi-millionaire merchant who owns large oil factories. One day he decided to search for a husband for his youngest daughter, who will soon become his successor. He started his search by inviting young gentlemen and asked them to come to a party at his rest house. At the far end of the house, the merchant showed the gentlemen a large, exquisite swimming pool. The young men were so thrilled and decided to walk towards the pool. It was so inviting, as you can see the water glitter as the sun reflects on it. And just when they were about to take a dip, they were shocked to what they saw. At the bottom of the 15 feet swimming pool was full of deadly sharks. By the looks of it, were waiting to be fed. Gathered beside the swimming pool, the young men were baffled at what they saw and began to wonder what this might be all about. Then the wealthy businessman appeared in the porch and delivered a very touching announcement. He expressed how much he loved his daughter and wanted her to marry someone who deserves to be her husband. He then showed them his offer, just like what businessmen would do. The deal is, anyone who will dive in the swimming pool and swim to the other end will have the following choices: $1 million in cold cash that can be taken home the same day, or an ownership to one of his biggest oil refinery, which is a guarantee of billions of dollars in revenue. And last but not the least, the successful bachelor can marry his daughter and get $1 million in cold cash that can be taken home the same day, plus a new house and lot ready to be occupied. And finally, an ownership to one of his biggest oil refinery, which is a guarantee of billions of dollars in revenue. The gentlemen, still in shock, didn't say a word. In their minds, no one would be fool enough to swim in that pool and would get themselves killed in the process, even for that great of a deal. Then a splash. Someone just jumped into the pool. Everyone was surprised to see one of the bachelors swimming to the other end of the pool as fast as a professional swimmer. Jumping out of the water, the young man shivered and walked straight to the wealthy merchant. Then the wealthy merchant asked,
"Son, do you want to get the $1 million right now?" "No, sir."
Then the merchant asked if he want the oil factory instead, and his reply is still no. The merchant, now almost in tears, joyfully asked,
"Then my son, I believe you wanted to marry my daughter then."
To the surprise of everyone, the young bachelor still said no. He said it is not what he want. The merchant is now a bit hurt and confused. He asked the young bachelor what he want, if he didn't want to marry his daughter. Then the young man answered with a firm voice,
"Sir, I only want one thing. I want the name of the person who pushed me in the pool."
Would you jump into a swimming pool full of deadly sharks? Who would willingly risk their life for a stranger, even if you be paid with a fortune? I bet no one would want to do that. And no one would willingly be nailed to a cross. Wait, our Lord Jesus Christ did. Jesus Christ let himself be crucified, not because there was a fortune waiting for him, or not because someone pushed him to do it, but because there was something in it for us, for you and me. Jesus did more than endanger his life for us. He sacrificed for us, gave his life for us, not because of any prize or reward, but because he loved us. How can we show our love back to Jesus? Did we thank him for what he did to us? Write your comments below. Thanks for watching another episode of A Story to Reflect. Hit like and subscribe to support the Catholic storyteller.